Check of our forecast, and what do you have to show us this morning?
Yeah, so we're going to rewind back in time to Tuesday evening once again. Mike Madalena took this shot, a pre-storm sunset, really beautiful. You can start to see a few kind of storm clouds in the background. He stayed out there, and then check out some of these storm photos that he took as those storms are rolling through in Sequatchie County on Tuesday evening. So that kind of purple glowing sky from the lightning, and get this one bolt right here. We're going to get a little bit closer to Chattanooga, and this is a drone shot that David Cox took also for Sunday evening as the storm was approaching Walden's Ridge. You can really see that rainfall coming down, and he said all the lighting in the photo was just due to the fact of the lightning that was going off at this time. So thank you so much to both Mike and David for sending that in. Don't think we're going to see any shots like this today, but tomorrow that is going to be a possibility. So when we look at the severe outlook for today and tonight, the main severe risk is well to the west of us. That's that level 3 and level 2. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit because we do have some communities, including Chattanooga and westward, under this level 1 marginal risk. This is really for tonight. So when you're thinking about 11 p.m., midnight, 1, 2 a.m., the storms to the west will be moving into our area, weakening though and breaking up. So again, lower end risk. Tomorrow, I think, is really the day that we want you to pay attention to. That's when we're split across our area, that level 1 to level 2. So 2 means, yes, scattered severe storms possible. So overall, still on the lower end, but something we want you to pay attention to for Friday. I think key hours for that greatest severe risk is going to be from about 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and a little bit greater for our eastern communities. So basically, if you find I-75 and I-59, it's going to be along those interstates and eastward that you're at that level 2 risk. So what are those threats tomorrow? Damaging high winds and quarter-size hail are going to be the primary risks. Below that, we're also going to have a chance for an isolated tornado threat. So we certainly want you to pay attention, but again, damaging winds and hail I think is going to be the primary risk as we look ahead to Friday. So where is that all coming from? Well, there's a big system just to the west of us. What we're dealing with this morning is just the outer edge of that cloud deck. So generally just some higher thin clouds have been streaming in across our area, a little bit denser right around Fort Payne. Clearer skies the further to the east you are, and because of that, there's a little bit of patchy river valley fog in Cherokee County this morning. We're still on the north side of a warm front, so this warm front is going to lift up across our region. That means we'll have a return to south wind today, those warm temperatures, that nice mix of sun and clouds once again. Here's the low pressure system and trailing cold front that's really going to start firing up more showers and storms today to our west, and then track across our area as we look ahead to tomorrow. So breaking that all down with FUTURECAST, here's that mix of sun and clouds we're expecting for this Thursday. Another nice day to be outside. UV index in the high category, so grab that sunscreen. The majority of the day today is going to be dry, but by about 4 o'clock this afternoon heading into the evening, there could be a couple little spotty showers here and there. Here comes that bigger storm system that I was talking about. So that bigger severe risk for today, well to the west of us. As these storms get closer to our area, really breaking up and fading out, but may clip our western communities. That's why we had that level 1 marginal risk for tonight. And again, closer to the midnight hour, and that's going to continue to kind of push off. Early on Friday morning, not a whole lot of activity, but we'll begin to have some isolated showers developing from about 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. I think it's going to be 11 a.m. to about 4 p.m. though. Those storms really start cranking up and get stronger. And you can notice this is right along those interstates that I pointed out. And as it moves eastward, we're seeing even more of the red and pink color showing up on there. So again, damaging wind gusts and hail going to be the primary threat for that. And then that's going to continue to push out during the afternoon hours. Now, on the back side of that, there will still be a little bit of isolated activity possible for the evening and nighttime on Friday. So keep that in mind for your dinner plans. I think the severe risk is going to be lower at that point in time, but that still means, yes, there can be rain, lightning, thunder, and some brief gusty wind as well. And that'll push out of our area. The back side of the system, that's what we're expecting on Saturday, so more clouds on Saturday and just a light isolated shower possible. And that's all, and slightly cooler temperatures. Speaking of cooler temperatures, that's what we're dealing with this morning. Most of the region in the 50s, so you probably want a light jacket before you head out the door. 60 degrees in Chattanooga. For your hour-by-hour forecast, it's not going to stay cool very long. By 11 a.m., we're already very warm, 72 degrees, and that warmth really building in for the afternoon, 87 by 5 p.m., and that 10% chance for a spotty shower, and that mix of sun and clouds. Clouds slightly increasing as we progress through the day today. Here are those high temperatures, then 87 for Chattanooga, Cleveland, 88 in Dalton today. Overnight lows, it's going to be a mild night, lows in the 60s, and again, a couple of isolated spots of some storms during the overnight hours. Tomorrow, though, is really the period of time to watch out for. 79 for your high in Chattanooga, 72 in Altamont, 76 in Murphy, and 77 in Fort Payne. Tomorrow will be a storm alert weather day. Again, isolated to scattered severe storms are possible for your Friday. I think that key timing, at least right now, is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. With some additional activity into the evening hours. Looking ahead to the weekend, because I know there's a lot going on. 73 for Saturday for your high, so a little bit cooler. And then Sunday, mostly sunny, 80 degrees, looking really nice for Mother's Day.
All right, Allison, yes, you have brought us some good weather this weekend and a lot to look forward to, especially Monday into early next week. Thank you.
Yeah, especially with that Kane Brown concert on Saturday,
That's
too.
true.
I know.
People were relieved.
Good stuff.
Like, thank God.
Storms are on Friday.